We shall represent our brethren with a mirror match to start off tonight's stream.
Kind of.
What a wild, wild way to start off. And I think you're still playing a pre-rotation?
Yeah, no, I still need to get the couple cards left.
I think it'll make this match all the more interesting. Like our past matches with pre versus post-rotation has been. Would you like to do the dice roll?
Up to you.
Since you already have the dice ready, I will leave that up to you. I will call tails. I'll go second. You can tap or cut. And you may share my damage counters with me as per usual. Ooh, the mic can pick up my knuckle crack. Interesting. I like these Articuno sleeves a lot. Here you go.
They're nice sleeves.
They really are.
They work.
Not the most ideal start, but we can work this out.
It's a start.
Yeah.
It is technically a start.
Same here. Whether it's a good or bad start for both of us, only time will tell. Okay. Would you like to reveal our actives?
Sure.
Yeah, that is quite a start. I forgot you got
Nice.
Price Fez. Nice looking Price Fez there.
The fella.
The
The
fella.
$40 fella.
You know, he's 40 now?
He's always been 40.
No, he used to be like 100.
Okay, well, when I got him, he was 40, and he's always been 40. So.
Well, time to start thinking about what cards I want to trade for that thing. Not your copy, but just...
Yeah, you're not
what-
getting my copy.
Oh, no, of course not. If I pulled a Fez EX, I would keep it myself. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
All right, you may begin.
We will. Nest ball.
Okay. This round.
We are going to attach for turn,
Okay.
and we're gonna squawk and seize.
Seems like... Yeah, yikes.
Get all the discard energy.
Yeah. Holy crap. What a wild way to start. It's a good thing you were able to pull a squawk. Would have been a much more hairier situation for you otherwise.
Check and choose.
Okay.
Discard.
Discarding poor Ogre Pawn. Yikes.
Yeah, because ogre.
Discarding poor Ogre Pawn. Yikes.
Yeah, because ogre.
All right, that's fair.
Bro, this is a fucking weird ass. A weird starting in. Nest ball.
You got a much better start than I do. I gotta be careful. You fighting? You fighting? Let's see how I want to play this. Oops, my bad. There's two ways I could play this, but one would... This is weird. Okay. I guess I'll nest ball, and it all depends on whether he's in... Okay. I guess I'll follow after your example.
Time to bird up.
Looks like we had a similar start. Boop.
Power.
In case I get another... I see. And... Problem is, you got an attacker, and I have yet to get an attacker, so this could get very, very dicey very quick.
Knock out Underdesk with Pokestop.
Sure.
We're going to use it immediately.
Okay.
Nikes.
Sure. The cheap ones, the expensive kind.
We will Night Stretcher
Okay.
a grass.
Sure.
Teal Dance.
Sure.
Attach for turn, then retreat
Okay.
into Squawk.
I see. Okay. I like where you're playing with this.
And we will
Motivate?
for 20. Then I will. And now, Raging Bolt online.
Raging Bolt Online? Alright. I like to hear that. So I'm gonna start the round teal dancing. I'm going to evolve it to Noctowl. So I'm gonna play Jewel Seeker. Definitely want you. I'm gonna check my hand in comparison. How do I want to play this? I see. Yeah. Actually, let's play it safe. Okay. I'm gonna play your Pokestop, sir.
Nope.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I want a Raging Bolt, and personally, I would actually like another Raging Bolt. Here you go, tap or cut. So I'm about to do what you know I'm going to do. I'm going to Sada. One, two, three. Okay. It's a bit of a dicey situation. Ah, I see. Got Earthen Vessel. Actually, before I Earthen Vessel. Yeah, I'm gonna Earthen Vessel and Earthen Vessel. Kind of a weird ass move, but
The true Earthen Vessel. Super Vessel.
the truest of vessels. And here you go, sir. I'm going to do another teal dance.
So yeah, this I can, and as we're redesigning this definitely.
I think definitely wherever you decide to put the streamer, just make sure it has access.
You need more, or are you good?
It should be good.
I'm going to manually attach, and I will pass.
I just plugged it in, so give it a second.
Thank you.
Pokestop?
Okay.
I think that fixed it. Thanks, Kevin.
Ooh. It's okay, you're gonna get Palpad, and you discarded an energy, so if anything, that's pretty
Choose.
good. Yep.
Keep it.
Sure.
Going to Earthen Vessel away a Nest Ball.
Okay.
Sorry, ignore me.
All good.
Tap or cut.
I'm going to tap.
We're going to retreat
Okay.
into Raging Bolt.
Sure.
I'm going to boss up your Raging Bolt 2 energies.
Okay.
We're going to attach return.
Okay.
gonna Ultra Ball the rest of my hand away.
Okay.
Grab the minion.
Okay.
And we are going to discard 4 for knockout.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to draw for a turn. I'm going to use Pokestop. Okay, that's totally fine because I'm going to then knock out your Pokestop for an area 0 on the depths. I'm going to play Latias. I'm going to play a nice stretcher for a Pheasantipity. Gonna flip the script. I'm going to Nest Ball. Poop. Okay, that's not good. I'm going to fail the Nest Ball. Really shitty shuffle on my end. I'm going to play a Sawdust Vitality. 1, 2, 3. I got it. I'm going to play Superior Energy Retrieval. I'm going to get rid of Fan Rotoman. I think 2 cards. Yep.
Yeah, let's do.
Yep. And then put them all into my hand. I'm going to Teal Dance with this Ogre Pawn. Four to knock out your... Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to... 1, 2, 3... And then 4, and I'm going to knock out your Raging Bull for the knockout.
I'm gonna promote an ogre.
Okay.
Draw for 10. Teal Dance.
Correct.
Teal Dance.
I'm just going to straighten the board for you a little.
We'll put down a Sliver.
Okay.
We're gonna put down Luminion. Use Luminous Sign.
Didn't you already put down the Luminion?
No, I Ultra Balled into my hand.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was confused because I thought you already put it down on the board.
Nah, we are patient. Being a
Correct,
patient
correct,
boy.
correct.
We are going to prime up your Fez.
Okay.
We are going to... I didn't flip yet. I could flip.
You can flip.
I can flip. A flip.
Yep.
We are going to... Energy Retrieval.
Okay.
Knock out your Area 0 with Hookstop.
Okay, so I have to just get rid of 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Manual attach for turn.
Okay.
going to Sada. We're going to Pokestop.
Yep. Oof, that's a very good poke stop, though.
And I am going to Burning Turbulence, super effective for 240, knockout.
Okay.
And then I 290 to myself.
I'm gonna bring out my ogres. One of my ogres. Okay. So that I can prime catcher up your Fez and Deputy. You're gonna prime catcher my Fez. I'm gonna prime catcher yours, buddy.
The birds will die.
Correct. Sada. Tail dance. Okay. I'm going to Palpad. Here you go. I'm going to manually attach. I'm going to, sorry, 1, 2, 3, not go for the knockout. Oops.
And we'll boost up Sliver.
Okay.
Alright, I draw. We'll put down a bolt.
Okay.
We're going to switch cart.
Yep.
Let me do 60. We will energy retrieval.
Okay.
We will teal dance. And we will teal dance.
Okay.
Attach for turn.
Okay.
Sada to fighting.
Good game.
Palpad was there. Palpad was the last pull. Damn. Me. The Sliver Wing came in clutch. I'm trying your version of it. I did like minor adjustments, such as putting Sliver Wing back. Like I took out one of the Knocked Owl sets, and I took out one of the Fan Rhythms. I'm just like, and I'm trying it with instead of one energy retrieval, I'm trying it with 3, and then fitting in the Sliver.
What I'm trying to do with my version that I have, I'm planning on taking out one of the owls each.
Oh
And,
no! Where'd he go?
hold up, let me just finish shuffling this and I'll hope you pick it up. What I'm planning on doing, I'm planning on bringing back Slitherwing as well, but I was also thinking about putting in a Professor Turo scenario in case I ever come against a matchup like Dragapult where they slowly set up my Pokemon for a range of another Dragapult attack, so that I can Turo one badly injured Pokemon,
Yeah.
preferably a basic, of course,
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
so that I can give Dragapult the middle finger, so that he doesn't take all 6 prizes in one turn, because that's happened to me before. Really, really scary stuff. What do I think of Bolt in post rotation? I think he's going to be one of, if not the strongest decks in the entire game. I think his post-rotation version is a little bit harder to play because you have to have better management of who to put in your bench because you're not always going to have Area Zero out, as we've seen in the game. I've misplayed quite a lot, actually. A lot more than I hoped because I had like one too many owls. And I had to discard one of my Area Zeros too, which doesn't really help. I should have done the same thing he did and motivate back. That probably could have helped me win because then I could just retreat the energy next turn. But honestly, with Area Zero, with Hoodoo Noctowl, with Sada still being in rotation, with Area Zero allowing you to put down so many more Ogre Pawns than you can imagine, with Cornerstone being one other way to deal with stuff like Mimikyu and Slitherwing besides Slitherwing himself, there's so much more versatility overall, even though there is a little more skill to be put in.
That was the second time today I've clicked motivate.
Yeah.
That was the second time today. I did a friendly earlier, and I used motivate, and that is wild.
Yeah, and thankfully, with post rotation, thanks to Hoodoo and Noctowl, you will not need the Pokestops. You will not be missing those, thankfully. As much as Pokestop is a very, very fun stadium to use. Having 3, maybe even sometimes 4 Ogre Pawns in the bench instead of the usual 2 with pre-rotation is very, very powerful because that's that many more energy you can work with.
I don't know, maybe it's just me. I actually prefer the Pokestop variant. Like, so far, I have not gotten used to the Noctowls.
Rather than the Noctowls, what you really want to make use of is Area Zero Underdepths. And with Latias being able to let you retrieve for free, you can not only keep the energies on your Ogre Pawn to set up an attack, but you can also, if your Raging Bolt is critically injured and if you don't have a Bravery Charm, if you don't have a Turo scenario to heal the critically wounded Raging Bolt, you can just Latias him away for free, and he's normally like a 3 energy retreat cost. That's insane.
You know what I want to try, though, at some point?
Yeah.
Once I'm like fully post-row, I want to try and maybe swap out one of the underdepths with Levincia.
I would not do that.
I want to see if that would be something.
I can see the idea, but the thing with Raging Bolt post-rotation, you want to be able to upkeep that 8 bench space as much as possible for the Owls and the Owls, the Slitherwing if you run any.
Well, yeah, but like theoretically, let's say you have like 2 Owls on the field. You have like 2 Owls, you have a Squawk on the field, and you don't want to keep them on the field because they're easy fodder. You could just theoretically get those set up and then switch out your underdepths for the Levincia, grab 2 energies to use for discard.
Actually, now that I think about it, I might try that idea too.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying a lot of them, like just one. Just one, like one.
Yeah,
See,
but here's one question I have in regards to that. What happens if it gets prized? What would you do?
Nothing. You just play it as if you didn't have it. We're
Okay.
already not playing it. We're already playing it like we don't have it.
Right, and I feel like that may also prove my point that we may not need a Levincia after all.
It wouldn't be necessary, but it'd be nice.
Right, because Sada basically does Levincia's job for us, but on Uber steroids, to the point where it's like
No, 100%.
worth the supporter slot.
100%, but let's say, like, theoretically, you have a it doesn't get rid of a Noctowls. It doesn't get rid of Squawk. If Squawk is already using, you don't want Squawk on the field, Squawk is an easy target.
One other thing I'm starting to feel about this post-rotation set, I'm starting to feel like there's not enough energy retrievals. I feel like I might incorporate an energy retrieval in there. I think.
That's what I'm saying. And you only ran one of each energy retrieval. I looked at that, I said that was mad. I'm running 3.
I'm starting to think maybe that's not enough. Maybe I need 1 more energy retrieval. I don't think we need 3, but definitely 2 energy retrievals. But see, that's the interesting thing. That's the interesting thing. We look at it's like Tony said the other day. It's like we look at Japan. We tend to like think of Japan medalists as God, but like we have to think about the fact that we're playing in America and we Americans play differently. And it's okay to make modifications like these. It's okay to think about making these modifications because ultimately it's how it caters to your play style, and that's how you stand out as a player. And that's how the high-level players stand out the way they do. It's not just because they create decks. Even if they follow other people's decks, they make their own modifications and make the most of it. Similarly to how I think you remember, I spent the whole month playing for Alligator. The Grand Tree deck list. One thing I did to modify it, I noticed there's no energy acceleration the first time I played it. So to complement the Grand Tree and the Colress's Tenacity, I thought, hey, why not play Crispin? That way I can get 1 energy in my hand, attach the other, set up a monkey or something, or attach the last energy that I need for a gator that's already set up. That way I also have another energy to work with, and I can reattach that. That way I can attach energies across multiple different Pokemon faster. But yeah, deck. I'm not saying deck modifications, deck building is easy, but it's really all about how your deck works and thinking about, hey, this situation happened, and I wish I had this card. Maybe I can replace a card that I feel I had too much of and
Sliverwing took out fast. I motivated
replace it
again.
with a card that I wish that I had. That's one way you can look at deck modifications. If you guys are having any trouble building, figuring out how to like modify your decks. But yeah, come by Collector's Emporium. If you guys need any help deck building, learning how to play, come by. We're more than welcoming. We're willing to help you. We're willing to even give you cards that you need. So hey, if you got any questions, feel free to come by to Collector's Emporium. Stop by, have some fun, make some new decks, all that good stuff.
I did not cut. No one cut.
All right, we're live. I will call heads. Watch it be
Give
all
free
tails.
Two tails.
You know what?
All right, so it's still second.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
All right,
But we lost the funny on stream.
you're going second.
Oh.
Watch me get dunked. That'd be awkward. All right, good luck.
You too.
You said second, correct?
Yes, I'm going second.
I have a basic.
I do not.
That's so good. Love it.
The joy. The adrenaline. It's pumping.
All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have one mulligan. Where is the die that actually has a readable side? There it is. I'll tap. To the left?
Yours are good. I need his more towards the center of the mat. 'Cause I can't see
More toward the center of the mat.
the prize cards.
I didn't do.
He didn't do
cards
prizes yet.
I
That's why.
I mulliganed.
Sorry.
I'm still prepping. Don't.
No.
You're rushing me.
You have a basic. I'll take my mull.
The worst dream. Yeah, and then he's still gonna have to move over to the left.
Yeah, so you're
Or
good.
you could pull the whole mat slightly towards the center.
Let's pull the whole mat slightly and not ruin everything.
Says
We're good?
Yeah, that's fine. So I did manually see the prize.
Okay, cool.
It just says I could.
Okay. I did them in sets of 2. He's doing them in 1, so.
pretty sure I did in twos.
Yeah. All right. You said second, correct?
Yep.
Good luck.
I'm gonna be real. You're playing Raging Bolt. That in and of itself is a reminder of just, hey, 2 prizes.
Maybe. I'm going to put a Dreepy on bench. We're going to attach. We're going to... What are we going to do?
It's a mystery.
Is a bit of a quandary, yes. Wrote him. Now what?
Do you always have Rotom in that deck? Or am I blanking, or is it new?
I've been playing it for about a month now. After NAIC, EUIC, I put it in. And we're gonna. Have I searched? No, I have not. So you don't get a cut. So I'm gonna instant charge and pass. Go ahead.
Alright.
Sucks that I have to leave the dust call there, but we can make this work.
We are going to shoes.
Yeah. Keep on walking, or take.
Gonna keep walking.
All right, he's gonna keep on walking.
Nest ball. And nest ball.
Double nest, got it. Not a great board state for me. Didn't want to leave Duskull inactive, but kind of didn't have a choice. Well, maybe there was a choice, but I didn't want to make that choice.
We will. Earthen Vessel, a switch cart.
Presume he's going to be touching grass. That's not grass. What are we doing? Oh, okay.
Patience. Jeez.
No, I want you to immediately touch grass.
We're gamers. We don't touch grass. It's we're allergic to it.
That's true.
Just the way you said it, it sounded like a sports commentary guy. That's true. They are in fact allergic.
You Earthen Vessel, discard the switch card for that?
Yes.
Cool.
Until dance.
Yep.
Going to Fez.
Okay.
Going to Squawk.
Ah.
And we are going to Squawk and Seize.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting choice. Always open Squawk, like,
Power.
every time.
It's power. Teal dance.
Yeah.
Nikes.
Yeah. Come on, draw half your deck. Just casually do it.
You know where you are going to draw more.
Bundle, okay. Discard bundle.
Going to Ultra Ball a fighting in the grass.
Yep.
Go blue minion. Put down Luminion, Luminous Sign.
Yep.
I don't know why I passed it to you. That was like the next thing I was doing.
I still technically have to cut because you're going to draw 3, so I guess you were just thinking a step ahead.
Yeah. But you have to cut now, because I was going to Luminous
No,
Sign.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, that's weird. All right. Attach for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to go for it. Pokemon Catcher.
All right.
This is yours. This is...
Correct.
Bring out the Rotom.
What is my dang luck?
And then we're going to Sada.
Yep. Get the 1 energy, draw 3. Let's get that ready to die.
And...
It's 3. Yeah. It's kind of annoying, but let's see what we can make happen. How many cards do you have in your hand currently after this?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. I did not draw for turn, so we're going to draw for turn. We're going to think. Thinking is a very important part of the game.
Yeah, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh.
For candy. What do we do now?
It's going to bother me.
The Luminion. Luminion's going to search Lance, and then we're going to immediately Lance for... two Dreepies and a Dracloak. I could go for 3 Dreepies, but then I have to find a,
You have to find...
another
movement.
Lance, and I don't want to have to do
You have
that.
to move.
So we're going to do that. We are now going to think. Cards in hand are 6, correct?
Yes.
Nest Ball. Fez. My Fez is more bougie.
A little fancier Fez. Actually, they're worth the same.
This is like
think-
50. Those are like 30 now.
Oh, is it 30 now?
Yeah, they went down.
Oh,
You can,
it's almost the same.
you may, cut. I could not think of the word.
Words are for nerds, it's fine.
We're going to draw 3. 1, 2,
Words are for Yu-Gi-Oh players to not read, it's fine.
1, 2, 3, and now we're going to realize I still haven't drawn the card that I want. An Ultra Ball, an Earthen Vessel, and a Crestman. Please be in the deck. Clops. Evolve into Clops.
Alright.
Oh, that is such a risky play, but I might have to make it. You have 6 cards in hand? 6. Because he discard. It's actually mainly the energies I want to see. Everything else is fine. 3 grass, a fighting, and an electric here. Okay. Trying to think of what you would need to find a knockout next turn.
Get this done.
It's going to go on the active. You'll take a prize. I will now kill. I will put 10 on Fez. 10 on both Teal Masks.
Okay, just gonna grab all my dice out. Okay, hold up.
And 30 on the bird. And I will take 2 prize cards, and it is your turn, duelist.
We will put up the ogre.
Yeah. And you will draw for turn?
That's ball.
Yeah.
No, that was easy.
Well, that's step 1.
The bravery charm.
Yeah, that thing's annoying.
We will teal dance. Flip script.
Yep. I'm a dumbass. I forgot to cut.
I will trick and choose.
Yeah.
Discard. We're going to energy retrieval.
Yeah.
Teal dance. We're going to
Four energy and discard in case you want to keep track of the N-Star Mana 10 that is definitely in this Dragapult deck.
we're gonna switch cart
Yeah.
into squawk.
You are not about to motivate.
I think I caught him motivate.
He's going to motivate.
This is gone.
Oh, you switch carded, yeah. Yeah.
We're going to attach return.
Yeah.
Yes. It is time to look at my watch.
An Ultra Ball.
Finish it up. Last round. Oh, everyone's done.
2 lightnings.
Yeah. Damn, he really got to motivate.
I'm really gonna motivate. I'm gonna grab a bolt.
Just thin the deck at this point.
Yeah, finish up your casual round and we'll swap.
We're going to energy retrieval.
He has already danced this turn, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to touch more grass.
We stay prepared.
Wrong card game, but okay. Let's be prepared. You went for 2 grass?
Yeah, I grabbed for 2 grass.
Okay.
And motivate for 20.
That's 20 damage?
Yep.
Okay. I have been motivated.
You have felt the motivation of the bird.
I will draw for turn.
This is the third goddamn game in a row.
That you've had to motivate?
Yeah, I'm motivating against him.
Oh. And when we were playing earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't kill anything, so Fez is not live. So we evolved into 2 Dracloaks. We're going to use the first Dracloak. Use the second Dracloak. Going to attach an energy here. doing this to deck checks, see if there's anything important. Just in case. Switch card heals 30, correct?
Heals 30.
Okay. Okay, we nest balled for that. Not that. Sorry.
Didn't you just evolve into Dracula?
You are correct. My bad. That doesn't matter here, but these have both been used too.
Yeah.
I had them turned, and then I turned. Think I could evolve. Do you want to cut? I'm not going back in.
You're good.
I'm going to knock out here. And I guess I'll put 3 on the bird and the teal mask. I will take 2 prizes on the knockout of the squawk. And
Move up the Raging Bolt.
yeah, when the heck did that thing get 3 energy?
2 energy.
Oh, you
Bird return.
motivated. You motivated.
I motivated. I birded up. I bird up.
Forgot about the bird. Okay.
Birded.
It is your turn.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
We will teal dance.
Yeah. There are 2 prizes left here, by the way.
Teal dance.
Sorry, I just want to
2. That's 2
aware.
each. I'm going to put down a second bolt. And we will Sada.
Uh-huh. There comes the dead woman. She has arrived. Feasibly, that shouldn't be possible, but this is Pokemon.
Don't worry about it.
It's insane. You
Pallet pad?
yeah. You draw 5 before I could even, like, search. That's wild.
Energy retrieval.
Yeah. For the fighting. You've yet to manual attach this
Manual
turn,
attach.
so there's the manual.
Prime catcher to Fez.
The Fez, yeah. Into the other Raging Bolt, yep. And you will dip 3 energy, if that is all you can.
And 1, 2, 3.
Leaving you with 1 prize card. And to my 2. I'll draw for turn. I won't belabor the point. Counter catcher on the Luminion did not get out for game.
Oh.
Good game.
What was the last one? It was bravery. Okay.
The last 2 of mine were a Dusknoir and a Boss's.
Did you have an energy in your hand out of curiosity?
I had a way to get to 1, but I also didn't need to. So the counter catcher was already in hand. I had a Dragapult already in hand. If you knocked out that Dragapult, all I do is Arven's for Sparkling Crystal, and the same result happens.
Yeah.
The fact that you were on a dead hand and couldn't find the knockout the previous turn and were forced to motivate is what swung that game.
Yeah. It happens.
Again.
I had like 2
You
Earth
gonna
and...
Weeby Haggard?
I'm shuffling. Literally, it was like I had 2 Earth and Vessels free energy retrieval in hand. Like I just kept drawing into all my
you kept
energy
drawing into-
retrievals.
which is fine if you haven't already danced, but...
Yeah.
Oh, to buy some time for the next match, you're right. I mean, so what changes there? So what do you lose? The Luminion, right? Is that it? No, there's a lot
I
that gets
lose.
lost.
I lose like half his deck. There's like 15 cards out of his deck that get cut.
Luminion leaves, Pokestop leaves,
Luminion, trekking shoes.
Pokestop.
Like I'll just pull out everything that gets shuffled out.
Yeah, that's
Switch
not a
card.
bad idea. I could do the same.
Pokestop. He's gonna make it easy.
Yeah, Oh, you want to profile it? Yeah, I'll profile it. You just want to profile the lists? That put them in order?
Sure. It's a pain in the butt, but sure.
Yours is easier. You play less unique cards than I do.
I know, but it's still a pain in the butt because I have to go individually. And I'm lazy. This is going to be the most unorganized profile you're ever going to see. I'm telling you right now.
I profile my deck all the time, so there should be a fair bit of organization here. Time to find all the random one-of Pokemon. Don't you love those?
It's a wonderful time.
No, Badoo's not a one-of. Never mind, I lied.
Can't believe it. Feeling really hashtag triggered now.
But I'm not playing one Badoo. You didn't even get Badooed that game.
Don't even worry about it. You're being triggered that you're not running more children to punt.
I have no space for more Badoos in this list. I would not play that even if I did. There's no reason to play more than 2. There's a reason to play 2. It's called Badoo. It's probably the most broken card in the format, but... Oh, now I feel like the ass for having the bougie deck. Oops.
You have to show it. You have to flex all the peons.
These Lances would be alt art, but I didn't want to buy alt arts that are rotating out in, what?
2 weeks.
3, I think? We are what's today's date? The 20th?
Cheers.
No, it is
Not
the
20.
21st. We are exactly 3 weeks from rotation at this point.
I didn't give myself enough space.
There's the other bosses. You know, don't know how I missed Cyrus screaming into the void, but
All right, so we're just gonna hope to God that these are actually like mostly on screen because I don't know how to. I don't know how to improve it at this point.
that is fair.
It's too late. I'm too far gone. Where's my ultra?
Where are my 3 ofs? Hope this process doesn't make us brick next match, but you know.
So hopefully that shows. I have no idea if that shows. This is I made a mess.
Oh yeah, no, you can see it.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, the only thing you can't see is everything on your right from the
So you cannot see those. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be on the playmat.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it has to be on the playmat.
I mean, the switch card and the Pokemon catcher are on there too. They're hanging off on the other side.
Where are my other 2 ofs? Oh.
And I don't see those either.
I'm just gonna.
Playmat is just big. It's like just big enough. So if it's not on the playmat,
I'm just gonna try and get it like all in one hand. I'm just gonna try and get this all in one hand, and then I'll just like flash it. 'Cause, like, I'm running out of space.
Yeah, just trying to make this.
Anthony Vola. I'm RX Painkiller RX. As you guys know, I'm your Pokemon professor within New York City. In regards to the event that's happening on April 19th, we are running a doubleheader cup. We're opening up our doors at 8 o'clock in the morning. We are taking team sheets and we're taking deck lists via email. Another thing is pricing. So it's a $25 entry. That whole $25 is going into store credit. And on top of that, we are going to have a pop bonus for each event. $1,000 for TCG, $1,000 for VGC. That $1,000 on top of the store credit is going to be split in top 8 pricing. As well, we're going to have Journey Together packs per entry. We're also going to have Journey Together booster boxes for the event. For our judges, we have something very special for you guys. You will get goodie bags. You will get sealed product in your goodie bags for participating as well getting paid. Once we find prospective casters, we will update this video and we will let people know about our casters. This is going to be a really, really big event. We are trying to provide the best experience that people could possibly have. We're trying to make this into a mini regional. We are going to make it one of the best events in New York City.
I'll call tails.
All right.
Another lost die roll.
Okay. I choose second.
Okay. You cut, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have a basic. You said second, so we'll put that in active. Just 1 in a million. All the Archeops are prized. I'll get to play the game. All right.
All right. Good
Good
luck.
luck. I'll draw for turn. We're going to sequence here, buddy, buddy, nest. I'll go over here. Those have been sequenced correctly. Am I going back in? Or am I? Thinking about this second one, actually. It's actually going to be a Duskull. I'm not going to go back in, so you may cut if you like. Gonna Dreepy to bench, and we're gonna instant charge and pass. Go ahead. Yep.
Capture normal.
Yep. Heads. Wow.
Evolution.
Wonder what that searches. Could be anything. Could even be an Archeops.
Potentially.
Oh, those are the pre-release ones.
The staff.
Oh, they're the staff promos. Okay, I didn't even see that.
How many cards do you have?
7.
Interesting.
So I find out he's playing Fish to Luminion into Iono.
No, I will play it.
Yeah. I actually didn't know the deck played it.
What?
The Luminion, I didn't know the Lugia was on it.
Really?
So it might just be because whenever I've played against the deck, they just don't end up needing it against me. But
Oh wow, that's unlucky.
yeah, I haven't seen it much. Could also just be people building different decks yet. But you want to cut this or no?
You're good.
You're good. Okay. You have 2 cards. I'm not going to cut it.
Alright. What's your call? I misplayed here. Forgot what deck I was playing against.
That's a Chinchino, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Attach and beat for 10.
10? Yeah, you got it. Draw for turn. How many cards do you have in hand currently?
3.
3 cards in hand. Sure. Start with the Dracloak here. Use it. Thinking on it. I think we take that one. Put a 3rd Dreepy on bench. We're going to attach a Sparkling here, I think. Yeah, we'll christen. Hold on while I'm doing that. Psychic will come to hand, the fire will attach.
Okay.
It's not going to attach there, though. It's going to attach there. Am I going back in? Don't think so. We're going to Itchy Polyneer for 10. Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Yeah. I was hoping you didn't already have it.
Summoning Store.
Damn.
Just 1.
Yeah.
You're good. Turbo.
This is 2 special energy, correct?
Yep. Jet.
I'm really being attacked by a Minion right now? That's insane. Oh, and it'll shuffle itself back in.
Ultra Ball.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Cena. Primal Turbo. Aqua Return.
Yeah, this knock, that gets returned to deck, and you choose an inactive. I'll draw for turn. Okay. Dracloak here. Turn this into a point. How much energy is on everything right now? 2 on here, 1 on here?
Yeah.
And the mist is only on 1, correct?
Yeah, the mist just on this.
Okay. And Nest Walker. You may cut. And then Fez here. This has been used. Extra ball. Discard Poffin. Discard.
What is it?
Oh, sorry. Forgot what I was searching off of. Thinking. I think I have to try and be a bit high rolly here, Lance. Just to have him. I'm gonna go on both of these. This comes to hand. If those can both evolve, so we're gonna drop 1. get too high rolly on this and put myself in a rough spot. It's just going to be jet headbutt for 70.
Okay. Primal Turbo. I'll use both.
Yeah, you're good. Is that how many it requires here?
It's hitting for 330. With 4 regulars on it, it's 280, and then the double turbo's another 50, so it's just 330. The Gigas is a lot easier.
How much energy is it per? How much damage is it per energy?
It's 70 per, but the double turbo makes it 50 for that one specifically.
Okay. Oh, you have 5 on it right now. I thought I saw 6 for some reason.
Yeah, you're good. Attach. Going back in with this? No. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit more. Yeah. I will retreat.
Yep.
To this one. And then I will special roll for the knockout.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying. Draw for 10. So we're going to Dracoki. Evolve into this. Dracoki number 2. Really? I have to do that? That feels bad. I'm going back in. What am I doing?
No worries.
Attach. Immediately use it. This feels really bad. Go for a freaking energy. Okay.
V-stars used. Cool.
Correct. We're going to fez here. I haven't done it yet. I did the 2 Dracloaks.
Okay. That was just like flipped.
Yeah, I
already.
forgot to reset it.
No worries. Yeah, you're good.
Move 10 from here to here.
To the Lugia?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll go up to 80.
Remembered another variable. Shit. Yeah, we're just gonna knock out and then
With Fanda.
Phantom Dive. I'm just thinking where to put everything. I guess I'll put. That thing's already 8, so we'll put the 6 here. I'll take the prize.
On this?
On them, yeah. Oh wait, can't. You're right. My bad. I didn't. I forgot about the mist.
Okay.
It's gonna be that thing has 150.
Yep.
So 20, 20, and on the off chance, I'll put 20 on the Lugia.
All right. Okay. And then since you knock out my Cincino with gift, I draw 2.
You draw 2. You draw up until you have 7. Yeah.
Yep. 7. And he just gets knocked out. Interesting stuff. Nah, we'll swing with him. Capture him.
Heads.
Evolution. Still checking.
You're good.
Play Mezigoza.
Imagine how much I love RNG. It's 3 heads this game. It's insane.
It's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie.
So root for the high roll deck that leaves in 2 weeks. I see how it is.
It's the last hurrah.
Gigas?
The last hurrah of a deck hard carried by 2 birds.
Finally, a Pokemon deck that could give the opponent 2 birds.
True.
I'll go with those 2.
Double turbo jet, yeah. Bane of my existence.
That card's pretty good. Wish I had the stamped one.
That's a stamped one?
Yeah.
That probably shouldn't be too much compared to the sparkling crystal.
It's just so tough to find.
What, was it this prize pack or the last one?
This one. Pinch Gigas and attach. I'll attach to the Lugia.
Okay.
and then I will special roll. For the
Yeah,
knockout.
and now I'm put at a spot where I physically can't play the game, so I think that is just it. Yeah, there's no ways to attack this turn. I'm going to go out on my own terms.
GG's, my man.
Nah, that was rough.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it's not a particularly great match.
I was a card off of a line to knock out both Archeops. Like, that turn that I just searched through my deck for like 15 cards, and I just couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I was looking for the rare candy to get to Dust Noir.
Yeah, I should have tried to set up my Gigas, but I just had the 2 Xenos in hand. Or no, I had searched out one. Maybe I could have just set it up.
Yeah. You probably could have set up the Regigigas.
I misplayed a couple times. I discarded the Mist as well.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
Nah.
This deck leaves in a few weeks. And
Yeah.
I mean, I already,
The Dust
I already
Noir.
gave it my runs.
If I found the Dust Noir, I could have probably gotten both Archeops, but like, there's none of them were prized, right?
No.
He got it. Yeah, none of them were prized, so it didn't matter. You could have just set up another 2.
Anthony,
Right.
send me somebody new
Well,
for streaming.
no, you couldn't because you had already used the Lugia, so there was no way to set up another if I had knocked them out.
That makes
It
sense.
would have been hard from that game.
GG's.
But GG's.
Good game, guys. Thanks so much.
No problem. Yeah, it would have been hard from that standpoint for you to recover, but like, I was rare candy off and a counter catcher.
Yeah, I figured you needed a lot of pieces.
I
And
need
like,
two.
I honored you like every turn.
Yeah, I needed 2. I needed rare candy and I needed counter catcher. If I find those, I can deal with both Archeopses and then deal with the game. But I don't
Just made
hate.
it so that you could just never use the dust.
Yeah.
My name is Anthony Vola. I'm Arx Painkiller RX. As you guys know, I'm your Pokemon professor within New York City. In regards to the event that's happening on April 19th, we are running a doubleheader cup. We're opening up our doors at 8 o'clock in the morning. We are taking team sheets and we're taking deck lists via email. Another thing is pricing. So it's a $25 entry. That whole $25 is going into store credit. And on top of that, we are going to have a pop bonus for each event. $1,000 for TCG, $1,000 for VGC. That $1,000 on top of the store credit is going to be split in top 8 pricing. As well, we're going to have Journey Together packs per entry. We're also going to have Journey Together booster boxes for the event. For our judges, we have something very special for you guys. You will get goodie bags. You will get sealed product in your goodie bags for participating as well getting paid. Once we find prospective casters, we will update this video and we will let people know about our casters. This is going to be a really, really big event. We are trying to provide the best experience that people could possibly have. We're trying to make this into a mini regional. We are going to make it one of the best events in New York City. Hi, my name is Anthony Vola. I'm Arx Painkiller RX. As you guys know, I'm your Pokemon professor within New York City. In regards to the event that's happening on April 19th, we are running a doubleheader cup. We're opening up our doors at 8 o'clock in the morning. We are taking team sheets and we're taking deck lists via email. Another thing is pricing. So it's a $25 entry. That whole $25 is going into store credit. And on top of that, we are going to have a pop bonus for each event. $1,000 for TCG, $1,000 for VGC. That $1,000 on top of the store credit is going to be split in top 8 pricing. As well, we're going to have Journey Together packs per entry. We're also going to have Journey Together booster boxes for the event. For our judges, we have something very special for you guys. You will get goodie bags. You will get sealed product in your goodie bags for participating, as well getting paid. Once we find prospective casters, we will update this video and we will let people know about our casters. This is going to be a really, really big event. We are trying to provide the best experience that people could possibly have. We're trying to make this into a mini regional. We are going to make it one of the best events in New York City.
Yeah? Well, is he like in the Masters division? Like, will he win? Like, okay, so we just like win, right? Because we're the two undefeated. But he's senior though. So the seniors are factored into the final then? It's probably worth to ask, but
I'll just take the headset and I'll just talk to the match. Luke, I'll take the headset because if you're not gonna talk to each other, then I'll just talk to the screen.
okay.
No, it's fine. If you don't want it, you don't have to. Totally have to. Here, talk to me. Tony. He forgot his prize cards again.
So like we're the only three of us, so we use like IDs for the top player.
Or I'll put somebody else on stream. Yeah, no, play it out, play it out. Ooh, I am loud. Hold on. Ooh. All right. Hello, hello, stream. Hello. How are you guys? It's me, Nicole. I'm going to be kind of commentating this match. Let me just make sure everything sounds okay. I talk a little bit loud sometimes, so I got to make sure that I'm coming through okay. So let me lower my headphones so I'm not so loud. Okay. So I'm going to have to run stream production and also talk about this match. Now, I used to be a really big Dragapult player. I was not very good, but hey, Phone, how you doing? Thanks so much for joining, Phone. Yeah, I used to be a big Dragapult player, but I don't really play as much Dragapult anymore. I've actually been playing Arcalodon Dialga. I really like Lugia, although I haven't played a ton of Lugia, so I don't know all the lines in Lugia, but I do know a little bit about Dragapult. So looks like they set up the prize cards, and they're all ready to go. Jesse one time forgot his prize cards, and that was not so good, but we're good now. All right, so looks like Luke is going to open up with a Capturing Aroma, and he rolled, I believe, Tails, so he's grabbing an Archeops, potentially? Yeah, it looks like he's going to grab an Archeops, but he's prize checking just to make sure that there's nothing weird going on. Instead, it looks like he decided to grab the Lugia V-Star. So, sorry about that. This is actually my first time ever casting a TCG match, and I'm sitting right behind the player, so I can't talk about what's in their hands. So please bear with me, but I appreciate anybody tuning in phone. Thank you again. So we are going to use that boss's orders to boss up the Fez for an easy 2-prize knockout if he can get it with the Iron Hands. But it also prevents Jesse from getting a Dragapult into the active very early with almost no resources. So he's kind of just stalling for a little bit because he only has an Iron Hands on his field. The Iono does come out from Jesse's side. I guess Jesse didn't have the best of hands. I can only think that that also helps Luke because obviously Luke had a very bad hand. He did grab the V-Star, but I don't really know how much that actually would have advanced Luke's hand. So we see Jesse play a couple more Dreepies. They're just trying to set up. Fulton says, I despise Iron Hands since I like single prize decks. I agree with you. Iron Hands is strong. I'm not sure how good it's going to be next meta, though, when they take out double turbo. So that'll be interesting. Actually, I thought there was an Iron Hands. Is that a Squawk altar? I actually don't know. I think that is Iron Hands, right? Am I going crazy? Am I just like flubbing my first cast? No, I'm right. That is Iron Hands. Okay. Sorry, I'm not good at multitasking with the stream and also trying to cast, so I apologize for that. But okay, so Luke now has a Lugia finally set up. This will be at least the beginning for him. He can actually get his deck going, hopefully. But let's see if Jesse can capitalize on Luke's late start, because there are no Archeops yet in the discard. And as I say that, he discards an Archeops right there and then. I'm going to make myself a little bit louder. If I'm a little too loud, please let me know. Okay, so let's see. Luke's thinking about what he wants to do here. He has options. I can't say them out loud, though, because then Jesse's going to hear me. Okay, so we see the Regigigas come down for Luke. I don't know too much about Regigigas and the lines with it, but I do know it's a very good card. Audio sounds all right? Okay, cool. Thanks, phone. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with anything that's kind of come out recently or post-rotation. I've been kind of in VGC land for a bit. I have to catch up on TCG. I'm not normally a caster, as I've said, so I don't actually play a ton. I don't know a ton about the game, but it's better than having no audio, I suppose. All right, so it's Jesse's turn. Jesse's playing a nest ball. Let's see what Jesse can pull out here. So he's got two. Okay, so he pulled the Charmander out, and I think this is a good time to take the Charmander out because Luke is having a little bit of a rough start here. And on top of that, you want to get those Dragapults set up early and have that Charizard for late game. Now Luke has to decide, do I just go for the Charizard or do I have to, deal with the Dragapult first? And I feel like dealing with the Dragapult first is probably your best bet. But let's see. I don't know. I think he was rolling for Mesagoza and it failed, I think. Let's take a look, though, and see. He has a few options in his hand. Okay, I was going to say, I think Iona's probably the best play here. I think he forgot to attach something beforehand, but that's okay. This is just a friendly. I think, just for the viewers at home, I believe they ID'd to guarantee that they both top 2. So this is a friendly match, but we are playing it out for the stream. So Jesse's going to evolve one of his Dreepies to Dracloak, which ability lets you draw 2, and then you take 1 and then to your hand, and you put 1 at the bottom of the discard pile. I believe he top decked the Dracloak there, so he actually just took 1 and put the other one down. Now he has an interesting decision. I don't think either of those cards were particularly useful in that situation, but, you can always use something as fodder if you need to as well, if you ever need to, let's say, Ultra Ball. He has some second guesses about that, so let's see. Okay, he decides to Earthen Vessel. I'm not entirely sure what card that is, but I think it's a Pokemon. I think he Earthen Vesseled a Pokemon away, so we'll start there. And again, he has some options in his hand, although I think, I was just going to say, I think you have to get rid of those out of everything else in your hand. You probably want to put those in the discard pile. And you can always get them back using like a super rod or something like that, or a night stretcher. I'm not quite sure what list Jesse's running, but I'm assuming that he has at least a super rod or a night stretcher in there at some point. He opts to grab the Badu here. Badu's really good because Badu slows the game down and it stops your opponent from using items, and Lugia loves using items. Okay, so it looks like Jesse's okay with throwing a Charizard in the Lost Zone, so he's going to Lost Vacuum the Stadium away to stop Luke from setting up. So he's gone full stall mode. He has decided to place up the Badu, item lock, and now Luke is starting his rotation, I suppose. So he V-stars to grab the 2 Archeops out of the discard, opts to boss's orders, so he grabs the Jacloak, and now Lugia is doing Lugia things. He is going to grab those special energies, boost up the Iron Hands, and probably take the KO on the Jacloak since he bossed it. So he's going to take 2 prizes, most likely, on this turn here. Also, if you have any feedback for me on my commentary, I am more than open to it. Like I said, this is my first time ever, so I know I have a lot of things to improve on. Luke here takes the knockout for 2 prize cards. So, good job, Luke, taking the first 2 prize cards of the game. Now Luke is in a good position. He has the Iron Hands, and he has a Lugia V-Star set up on the bench. Jesse is on the back foot right now. Jesse has to find a way to claw back into this. Oh, I'm not even doing the cards. Sorry, folks. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that while also commentating. But I think you know what most of these cards do anyway. So, Jesse is considering playing a Luminion. Looks like he decides to commit. So he's going to grab a supporter out of his deck. I don't know what the best option would be for him here. Maybe a boss to stall, maybe an Iono to kind of limit Luke's options if Jesse feels his hand is not very good. And he decides to go for the Arven. Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious to see what Jesse's going to grab off the Arven. And Arven lets you grab a tool card and an item card. So he has a lot of possibilities with the Dragon Ball. I think he has to find a way, though, to really punish Luke's board, probably by taking out one of his Archeops before he can fully set up his Lugia. That would be my guess. Although, again, I'm not a professional player, so it may be silly of me to suggest. Looks like Jesse's upset about a prize card. Looks like something is not in his deck that he was hoping for. That is not fun. I feel that, Jesse. I get it. Oh, my camera is off. I have to fix that, but I cannot do that while casting. But you know what? You can see what you need to see here, and that's Jesse checking his deck multiple times to make sure that whatever he's looking for is indeed in the prize cards. I mean, Luke is in a very commanding position right here. And I'm not quite sure. Like, to me, I feel like you have to really pressure those Archeops fast, because that is a very big weakness of Lugia. So it looks like he is counter-capturing the Regigigas. Okay. And then we're going to Ultra Ball away a Arven, I think, and a Buddy Buddy Puffin. So, which makes sense because I don't think he needs that Buddy Buddy Puffin at any point for the rest of this match. So I am curious to see what Jesse's plan is to try to turn this game around. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's definitely possible because Dragapult does Dragapult things. Although I don't know how many copies of Charizard Jesse's running in his deck. And he doesn't have another Charmander available. Well, I guess I don't know if he has another one available. I would assume he's running a very small line of Charmander, but I don't know. Maybe he's running a 2-2. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like he does have at least 2 Charizards, though. So I think Luke is pointing out that one of them is a gift energy. So it looks like Jesse is taking the knockout. Although I think I had a gift that I missed, maybe? It must be the one that's one less prize card, I guess. Because Jesse did not grab a prize card. I wasn't fully paying attention. Like I said, this is where my knowledge of the game gets exposed a little bit. But like I said, hopefully this is a little bit better than just no commentary at all. So now Luke, like I said, he's in a very commanding position. He has multiple mons set up. Lugia is not fully set up. I think it's 1 energy short. I think you need 3, I think, and there's only 2 on it. I would have to check that, and actually I could check it this way. I could just go to Lugia, V-Star, and put it on the screen and take a look. Oh, it's 4 energies. Okay, so he has a 1 energy on it, actually, because it's a Lugia. So I stand corrected. There's 1 energy on the Lugia currently, so he does need to use those Archeops to decide if he wants to put the energies on the Minccino or if he wants to put them on the Lugia V-Star. And it looks like he's opting to add them to the Minccino. I think he's going to consider his options really quick before he commits to anything else on the second Archeops. I'm not sure what that noise is. Oh, it's a bag moving. Okay, we're in the clear. All right, so he grabbed a Luminion for boss. So Luke is looking to go get a second kill here and grab at least 2 prize cards would be my guess. I don't know. How hard does Iron Hands hit? Let's see. Iron Hands EX. It's for 120, so he doesn't have any damage counters currently on the board, so he can't take out one of the big EXs, but he can take out, for example, the Dracloak and really slow down Jesse's game, which I would assume is probably what he's going to look to boss up. But let's take a look and see. All right, we're going to attach another, what is that? Is that a gift energy or mist? I think it's gift, right? Because mist is pink. Let's take a look here. Yep, so he attached another gift energy. And he's taking the knockout on Dracloak, which is 2 prize cards because of the Iron Hands attack. Whenever you take a knockout with Ampy very much, you take an additional prize card. So Jesse's in an interesting position now. So his Charizard is buffed up because of all the prize cards that Luke has taken. I believe it does 30 extra damage for each prize card, so it's doing an extra 120. So it's a base of 180, putting it at 300 damage currently. So he's going to play an unfair stamp, which I think is the right move because he has to limit Luke's options at this point. Luke is, I believe, 1 energy short on his Lugia currently. Could be wrong. I don't know what that last energy is. I can't tell because it's golden, but it doesn't look like a double turbo to me. Luke is considering his options because I do think that Luke is pretty far ahead at this point. And Jesse needs to really play this right. I think there is an avenue. I think there's a line that Jesse could come back from this. Although I think it's going to be very tricky for him. But play it out because there's Pokemon and you never know. I've won many games that I thought I was losing up until I won, so. All right, so we're going to Dracloak now. We're going to evolve to Dracloak. And we're going to draw 2. Take one of them, the other one goes to the bottom of the pile. He decided to grab a Psychic Energy. Now we're going to activate Fez. Maybe he'll get what he needs. I'm not quite sure if any of those cards actually helped him, but this is very good. The Super Rod's going to help him get the tools back into his deck that he lost to an early knockout from Luke. The thing is, Luke is in a position where he's just 1 boss away from winning. All he has to do is boss up a Dreepy or a Budu to just win with this Iron Hand. So I think Jesse needs to find an answer to this Iron Hands this turn. I don't know how much HP Iron Hands has actually. Let's go back to Iron Hands and look. Because I wonder if it's just in range. Yeah, so Iron Hands is actually in range of the knockout here, which Jesse's going to opt to take. So he's going to take his first 2 prize cards of the game. And Luke is going to promote the Lugia. So Lugia is interesting because he still needs to attach 1 more energy to it. But Lugia only hits for, I believe, 220. Let's pull this up really quick. Yeah, so Lugia is only going to hit for 220 here. So again, he still needs that boss. He needs to be able to get to that boss and then hit that Luminion. So he gets the energy. He was prize checking to see if he has what he needs. He does grab the Luminion for the boss for game. That was very well played. Great job to both of our players. That was a nice match. Lugia has a dominant exit here at Collector's Emporium. I believe Luke went 4-0. Jesse ended up 3-1, although I think they ID'd. But either way, great match from two of our local players, and I'm very excited to see how they decide to finish out the format. I think they're talking about the game now, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate that. If you guys enjoy, please throw a follow. You can follow us on Twitch. This is my personal. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Let me just see if I could do something really quick. I'm curious if this would work. Is this working? Oh, okay, cool. It's not the most flattering angle, but let's go ahead. Oh, hello? What just happened to my scene that I just made? Oh, here it is.